What's up, everybody? It's your boy JoJo English coming to you from House of Joseph Co. So proud of my brand. I want to thank everybody for inspiring me to finally create my own brand and do something really meaningful that I've been wanting to do for such a long time. Besides make money, and besides learning about truth and staying in the truth and abiding by it, following those law, statutes, commandments to the best of my abilities. So, with that being said, I wanted to, I kind of wanted to step back and talk about a vlog that I did earlier. I didn't get to finish the outcome of what I was printing up and pressing up, but I want to be able to show you guys a couple new garments that I did make, a couple new designs, which I think are pretty dope. I probably should be wearing them right now, so we're actually going to do that. So, but give me 1 second. So, these are the two. This one is pretty dope. It's got the standard kind of like that Jimi Hendrix look, silhouette feel to it. And as you can see, as you get closer, we got the Paleo Hebrew over the eyes that strictly says Judah. This is the tribe of Judah. This is done actually in a really cool material. This is the B-Flex Fatty. And gives off an embossed raised feel to it, which I really like. I'm going to put it on here in a second. And then this right here is pretty dope. This is the, what you call it? What is this? This is the same, somewhat the similar, same design, but with obviously with the Galaxy Black and the gold flake, or whatever you want to call it, glitter gold. Really dig that. And this is probably actually one of my favorites, so probably gonna put this one on. But yeah, definitely two new designs that I'm adding to the store. I'm gonna go ahead and put one on now. Actually, I might not, because we got some stuff to do. I have an unboxing to do. Should be pretty fun. Keep the camera backed out here just a little bit. I'm using a cropped lens on a full frame camera, so you might see some vignetting around the edges there. But it'll change here in a second. All right. Where is my knife? I need my unboxing knife. Unboxing knife, where are you? Okay. So I want to unbox some of these boxes that I got. This is from Bella Canvas. Or is that upside down for you guys? This is from Bella Canvas. Let's go ahead and take a look. I ordered some different new styles. So let me get closer. I ordered some different new styles, and I wanted to try out different ones that I hadn't been able to use before, because I didn't really have my tax ID number. So now that I got that stuff going, I have more access to more apparel and things that other people don't have access to if they are doing their own home business kind of thing. It's really important that you do get your tax ID number for your appropriate state, because it opens up the possibilities of different types of garments and pricing when it comes to doing wholesale. So anyway, food for thought. Shall we continue? I'm gonna see if this nail clipper, a little blade on the nail. Can you see that? Can you guys see that? I don't think it's gonna focus on it. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna see if that thing can open up this box. Now, I don't remember the specific model numbers that I got, but I did get two different model numbers. I am gonna try them on here. Let's see if I can remember. Should be the 303 and the 3011. The 3003 and the 3011. This is what it should be from Bella Canvas. Love the smell of new shirts and new garments. That smells good. You definitely tell that their facility is clean and smells great. You try. That's great. All right, so let me see what I actually got here. We got, I ordered some different variety of stuff too. So this looks like the, what is it? I'm gonna see if I can try to remember them by sight. So, no way. To me, this looks like the. To me, it kind of looks like the 3006. Let me double check. Okay, well, that is considered the 3003. The 30. This is the 3011 in green, and I'll show you guys why here in a second. To me, the 3003 is very similar to the 3006. It looked a little bit more different in the pictures. We'll have to see. This is the 3011. I love the 3011s because it has that split hem. A lot of people request that split hem, and I'll explain why here in a second. Now, it is something, split hems are something that you can do on your own as far as when it comes to, like, you know, if you want to split your own hems on your shirt, you can do that. But you got to be very careful because most people do it, and after they wash a few times, this is also a 3003, after you wash a couple of times, that split, that homemade split that you do, if you don't stitch it up really good, you'll end up getting a lot. The shirt will be useless after a while because it'll just keep stretching and stretching. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look over here. All right, so when talking about model numbers and different sizes and whatnot, when it comes to Bella Canvas, the sizes and styles that I mainly like using right now for my premium t-shirt brand or premium t-shirt line are there's number one is my favorite one is the 3006, and that is the drop tail shirt, which is what I have on right now. And then the two previous ones that I was just talking about a while ago, the 3003 and the 3011. Now, I'm going to give you examples of all of them, just so you can kind of see the slight differences, or if you can tell a difference or even care about a difference. But I wanted to offer 3 different specialty shirts for my premium t-shirt line that I'm doing right now, as well as some basic premium tees that I'm going to be doing later. But right now I'm focusing on kind of like the higher end product. So step back, this is the 3006, and as you can see, the 3006 can be long. It's a long line tee, and what's long about it, some people say, oh, I don't like the long line look. It's not for everybody. Most people like it. I personally like the long line look because you can adjust the fronts. Like if you have pockets and you don't want it all the way down here like it normally is, you can scrunch it up. But the tail end is where you get the drop. See, the tail end is on the back. It goes over the butt, and it's really, really cool. You know, that combined with the fringes is a really, really cool look. You've seen me wear it quite a few times with the fringes on there. You even get that extra. You get that extra bit of flare from the fringes. All right, so let's go ahead and get in the 3003. All right, so now we are in the 3003. I have this right now in white and black, but since I'm wearing black pants, I want you to kind of see the product as well as you should. So this is the 3003 in white, and this is the same size as the 3006. So it's not long line, and this is an extra large on me. what I like about it is it is the same size. It doesn't feel as long as the long line, so I think people who don't necessarily like the long line look will like the feel and the length of this tee. It's more of a natural, it has a more of a natural stopping line to it. As you can see, the difference, the major difference between this and the 3006 is, to see if you can guess it. It still has kind of like that drop tail, but it's not so pronounced. It's not very long, and it scoops in the back. And as you can tell from the side profile, it also swoops down to the front. So with the 3006 was more or less tapered off straight like a regular tee, and then the back was pronounced and drop tailed. This one, you get kind of a drop in the front and a drop in the back. To me, it's a different, unique shirt. I like both, and I think ultimately it's one of those deciders for people who say, man, I really like the design that he's doing, but I don't really like the tee. So now they have a different option. So with the 3003 in there, let's now go to the 3011. All right, now we're back, and we are now with the 3011. I actually like this one a lot, and this is actually one of the ones that I wanted right away, and I realized I couldn't get it because I didn't have the freaking the sales tax ID, and some of the places that I did find it online, they were charging such a huge premium for the shirt because it's very popular. Excuse me. That like I said, everybody wants it, you know what I mean? So this is the 3011. All right, so I'm rocking this 3011 in green, and one second. I'm rocking this 3011 in green, and hopefully it's a lot easier to see. Now this one feels a little bit along the lines of the 3006. It's got feels a little bit longer than the 3003 is, but as you can see, it's a normal straight line, like a normal premium tee. And things start getting interesting when you turn to these sides. So immediately, this is what makes this shirt so unique. It is a nicely stitched split hem, which if you're a bigger guy, this shirt is not going to be a problem for you to get on, especially if you wash it tons of times and you shrink or you get bigger and it fits a lot tighter. It makes it really comfortable to get on and off. So yeah, that split hem is definitely a plus. As you can see, it kind of dips towards the back as well. Still a normal size tee, but a lot better fitting, in my opinion. If you want a different look from the other two, this is obviously the best one. This one fits more or less like a normal premium tee. The only alteration being the beautifully stitched side seam, which has split the hem. And again, this is going to make your fringes look amazing, right? Because as you can see with the 3006, it goes all the way around, and there is no break. See, here's the side seam here in the 3006. There is no break, right? So most people would be at home and they would cut this themselves, but the shirt being side seamed, if you don't do it correctly, you're gonna destroy the shirt. So with this shirt, with the 3011, you have the freedom. You don't have to go all the way around the shirt. So if you want to put your fringes on, all you have to do is lace the front all the way to the hem break, right? To the hem break, and then continue on the back end. So you'll actually have a split, which creates a really cool look with your fringes, instead of being all the way around. Now having all of them is going to be kind of up to your style. Again, I want to offer my customers different options in style, right? So having the style option of a long tail drop tee, a drop tail long tee in the 3006, is really cool. A lot of people have dug it, but that's also been the only thing that I've offered them so far as my t-shirt lineup goes. The designs vary, but not everybody wants a long line t-shirt. So introducing these other two models, the 3003, which you saw earlier, which has the curved front, and it gradually goes into a curved back, but it's not a long line t-shirt. I think that's a really cool choice, an awesome choice actually. I like all three, but the 3003 is really cool because although it doesn't have the split hem, the way the shirt is constructed with the wavelength, going like I'm probably not even doing that right, but the way it's constructed, it makes getting the shirt on and off really cool and really easy. So even applying the fringes to that, you don't really need the split as much as you would need it with the 3006. Now I've had people, like I said, getting the 3006s and they're asking, can you split the seam? Can you split the seam? I tried it. It works horribly, and it costs more money to actually try to alter it than just leave it the way it is. Now with the 3006, it's kind of best to order. If you're a true large, then it's kind of best to maybe order up. If you're a true large, because I've seen some guys that are large, and then they get it. They got the fringes on it, and it's really hard for them to kind of initially squeeze and put that tee on because of the restrictions of the tee. It doesn't really have that give once you put the fringes on. So the 3003 would work really well just because the way it's designed. Even though it's not a split hem, it'll be more comfortable to wear than the 3006. And also you get kind of a more of a normal feeling, like a normal t-shirt, just with the extra style. Now the 3011 is by far probably my favorite tee. Bella Canvas is amazing. All the quality of the t-shirts are awesome, but the 3011 to me is something more of my style, of an everyday style that I could wear, and because it fits like a normal tee. It's not a long line tee, so it doesn't feel like you always got something going down super far. And then the split hem is just amazing. The split hem is amazing. The style of the shirt just looks very versatile. Even though it looks like a premium tee, it's got extra flair with the split hem, and it doesn't look like a homemade split hem. It is very well, very well stitched. Let me see if I can get a close up. Can we get a close up? Yeah. So, as you can see, very well done. I like it. All right. So, yeah, definitely 3 cool shirts. Very cool shirts. I have one more box to open, and I believe they're hats. I think I ordered all the shirts that I wanted for this particular order, but I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and open these up. And I was right, it's hats. So, let's see what I got. Okay. Oh, it does look good. It does look really good. So, a lot of people don't know, I'm trying to expand my hat and start my hat branding. Been working on lots of cool designs, lots of different accessories for the hats. So I just wanted kind of to get a few hats. I probably should have ordered some more, but got some classic, very beautiful snapbacks. This one is a 5-panel in black with the underside green. I think that's really slick. Just got a couple of those. Got a couple in white as well. That's a couple in white, 5-panel, and the quality feels really well. I like that. It's as good as I thought it was going to be. Very comparable, if not the same as my New Era caps. So a lot of these things that people don't understand is that a lot of these really well-known brand names, they're made by the same manufacturers in China. You can find some of the exact same branded, unbranded quality garments. It just doesn't have the Nike swoosh on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people need to realize that. And then the Iconic. I have to shout out to Stan Banks for this. These dad hats made by Adams. These dad hats made by Adams. Pretty dope. It's got the metal. Let's see if you can see that. It's got the metal, beautifully stitched inside, and nice curved bill. It's not super curved. It's just like a natural curve. Very sturdy hat. Looks dope. And I have something very special planned for this hat. Heat press is ready to go. I'm just waiting on my patches, and then we will get some of these bad boys up and running. Now, what I should have did with these hats, which I didn't think about it, I meant to order some white ones as well, but for now I think I might just stick with the black. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much more content coming out, vlogs especially. I got jobs like almost every other day, so gonna be happy to do some of those for you. And I gotta get a cell phone holder so I can do some of this stuff live. But anyway, catch you later.